And yes, I love it, but it's different again. And Trinity is like my soul business. It's like, what do I love? And what can I achieve in that business by doing the stuff that I love? And it's actually quite surprising how once you tap into that, it's very profitable when that piece starts to come in.
Ooh, that's a good take on it, isn't it? I like that as well because for me, it goes to show that even though you've got an established business and you were doing, or even if it wasn't as established as it is, you were going down one route, and now we've gone, oh, actually, I'm interested in something else, so I'm going to pivot. And I think for a lot of us, we think we're going to get stuck if we go all in on this one thing. It's like, oh, you can never change it. You're stuck now. You were forever that scratty dog walker. You can't do it. It's like, but no, you can actually just go, do you know what? I've evolved. I've grown. I'm learning more. And now actually I'm really interested in that bit. Because even arguably for us, like 5 years ago, I couldn't have dreamed that we'd be doing this. I almost had like an inkling that it was kind of what I wanted, but I didn't know all the nitty gritty detail. But it was almost a bit of a pipe dream. It was just, oh yeah, it's kind of there. And then the more you get involved in it, you're going, actually, I think I'm willing to step away from dog training to step into the business world. And
God,
it's
do you remember how scary that was for me?
Yeah.
Oh God, because we very gradually reduced our clients, and we've I think, have we got one left?
Got one left.
But for me, it was like, I remember when Joe suggested right, so I think we're going to have to stop taking new clients on now, and we'll just service the ones we've got. And I was just like, okay. And I just remember being so scared about that. And now I look it back and I'm like, oh, it was exactly the right decision, because we were juggling these two different businesses and not putting everything into CBA when we should have been, and not really giving the owners what they should have had. And it was the right thing to do. But that was a scary thing, because that's all I'd ever known. Working with dogs, immersing myself in it, just everything in my world was dog, owner. And now it's like just the opposite, but almost the reach is way more. And that's the way I can look at it now, is go like, because we're helping dog trainers who are reaching more dog owners, who are reaching more dogs, that's the purpose bit coming back. So I'm not detaching myself from it completely. I'm there still, but in a different capacity. So it's that purpose has changed.
Yeah, no, that makes total sense. And it is scary. I can remember when I first had an inkling of Trinity, although I didn't even know it was going to be called that then. It would have been probably around 2019. Actually, Joe, not long after we met in Windsor, I had this sort of like, oh, I'd love an online business. I don't know, just like popped into my mind. And then I was like, how can you be a vet online? Like that doesn't even make sense, because you need to like examine the animals and it's all the things. And it just popped into my head, and the idea grew and grew and grew. And the more I kind of looked into it, and then of course COVID happened, and then everything changed. And all of a sudden there's this world, this idea of a new business, and then seeing how you can still serve, people like clients and patients. And now I'm doing sort of similar to you guys, because I'm catering more to the vets and the professionals. I'm reaching more pets because I'm educating those guys more. And and it's scary. I mean, I guess for me it's different, because I never gave up my bricks and mortar business. That's still going. It's alongside, but still it's that whole idea of, wow, can you imagine if, God, I would love to have one day. And then all of a sudden, a few years later, you're like, oh, I did it.
Yeah. It's incredible what each of us have the ability to do. And I think if anything, like we set out with our vision of just inspiring change in this industry, and that change, like you could view that change in so many different ways. It could be actually having better conversations with veterinary professionals. It could be expanding your mind to go, oh, actually, I hadn't thought about that type of business, or, doing it that way, or
inspiring change for owners, like the perspective on the society's like perception of dog trainers or the vet profession, lots of that.
And just realizing that, every single one of you listening right now, like you have it within you, like you have the ability to create something so incredible for yourself, and only you will know what that is. But yeah, my little motivate. I need some like dramatic music behind this. But it's like, but you do.
Listening,
You
Lexi,
have,
dramatic music. Come on.
you do. You have the power. You have the ability to go and seek support in the right area. Like you have the determination, and you've just got to believe in yourself enough to go, right, I'm gonna risk it because I only get one life, and I personally don't want to look back with any regrets. So I'm just going to keep jumping for it. And
what's your legacy? If you die tomorrow, what are people going to remember you as?
Yeah,
That's it.
absolutely.
That's how we should live.
yeah, all right. Feel like we should wrap it up there. Otherwise, I would just keep talking to you all day long. So we will continue this chat after the recording.
I've loved today. I've really, really enjoyed this because I've met you once before, Catherine, when we did your podcast. But I feel like today I've really got to know you, and like I love, it really aligned with everything we're saying and we're thinking, which is lovely.
So poor Catherine's known me for a while now. So
yes, well, I know. So if people want to find out more about you and what it is you do in your world, how do people find you?
I think for your audience, probably Trinity is the best place to come and find me. So my website is trinityvetbehavior.com. I'm also on social media. So I've got an amazing Facebook group called the Veterinary Behavior Community, which is a Facebook group that, I go live in there quite a lot. There's loads of resources in there.